Hello everybody, Raven Knight here. This isn't my normal type of content, but I just had to share this. So, I was playing Dead by Daylight solo queue the other day. I was just trying to get some, rift orders done, that kind of thing. Just wanted to get some stuff out of the way. I had a little bit of time to kill, and I was a little tired from some medicine that I've been taking. So, decided to play a match as Survivor, and I drop in. I want to show you guys something hilarious. Check this out. So, I don't know any of these people. I'm solo queued in. They seem a little bit lost at first, so I decide, you know what, I'm going to just go work on the gen. I normally try to follow the leader on these things, but we work on the gen, and then Terror Radius shows up, and what do? What happens? Watch this. Boom, bot. Boom, bot. And then boom, bot. They all quit. All three of them quit. Now, why did they quit? I do not know. Was it because they saw that the killer we were up against was the ghoul, or Kaneki rather, and they didn't want to go up against him? Don't know why that is. Kaneki's actually kind of not that strong anymore. I mean, he's decent, but he's not as strong as he used to be, so I don't know why they'd be scared of going up against Kaneki. But whatever the case, they all quit shortly after seeing him. And I thought to myself, well, this is probably a Survive with Friends group, a Swift team, because they all quit at the same time. It's one thing if one player just quits and the rest stay on, but all three quit at about the same time. So my guess was this was a Swift, and they didn't like the killer they were up against, and they decided to bail, which left me alone with this Kaneki. Now here's where things get funny. At first I'm kind of like, oh man, I'm totally lost this. But you know what I thought to myself? You know, it's not right for me to just bail too, because I could. If you look up in the upper right hand corner of the screen, you see a little abandon option. Apparently Behavior has added this option where if all of your survivors have left the game and you're the only one left, you have the option to abandon without penalty. And I thought I could do that, but then I'm leaving this Kaneki to just go up against a bunch of bots, and you know what, if I were a killer I wouldn't like that. So I figured, you know what, I'm gonna stick around, but I'm not going to really help these bots all that much. I'm gonna do what I need to do to get my rift orders done, like save a few from hooks and heal a few people and work on gens. I'm going to do what I need to do to get my thing done, but then at the end, I'll let him kill me if he wants. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit now, and I'm going to show you what happens later. So check this out. Now, we'll stop here because I want to show you what happens at this point. Kaneki has just downed someone and is carrying them up to a hook on that hill and has just hooked them, so there's no way he won't see this generator and see me working on it. So I test something. I point to it, offering him to break it. He does, and then leaves me alone. So this tells me something. Kaneki has read the assignment and understands it. He knows that I'm not one of those Swift guys that quit. I'm just trying to do my job, just trying to do my orders. I'm not going to make this game hard for him. In fact, look at this. I work on the gen a little bit longer, but I keep stopping and starting again because I don't want to finish the gen. Why? I don't want the exit gates to power up and potentially let this guy lose. I want to let him have his win because he's earned it. In my opinion, these three douches quit on him. I'm just here to get some orders done. I don't want to ruin his match. So I'm just going to do what is absolutely necessary, and then I'm going to let him have his win. Now, as you can see, I haven't finished the gen, but Kaneki comes running over, and he immediately hits me, but he doesn't finish the attack. I actually point to the gen, and he goes to deal with the bot who went to go work on it, and I heal up. So again, we're both understanding what each other is trying to do, so we're not after each other. So I decided, you know what? We're going to keep playing this out. Now, let's fast forward a little bit. I'll show you what happens next. It's pretty cool. So once again, I am down in the basement, and I've grabbed a med kit to start healing myself. Now at this moment, Kaneki has me dead to rights. I'm injured, I'm in the middle of healing, and he comes down to look, sees that I'm down there, sees no one else, and leaves. He has no interest in hooking me, and at that point I know Kaneki's going to let me get out of here, or he's just waiting to morning me at the end, one of the two. But either way, that was pretty cool. That is pretty awesome. So, if you want to know what happened at the end, check this out. So, as you can see here, all the other survivors, the bots are dead, and if Kaneki wants to kill me and mori me, he totally can. but he does not. He does exactly what I expected. He helps me out in finding the hatch, so we wander around the map together looking for the hatch. It's really, really cool. And the reason I wanted to show you this clip is because, not because, just because it's a really cool scene, but because, if I'm being real, this game, Dead by Daylight, gets a bad reputation as being very toxic, and it's kind of deserved. This game can be very, very toxic and has a very toxic community. But one thing that I've always learned and always been taught is that when you show respect to others first without being asked or being expected of you, quite often you'll be surprised how many people will show you respect in kind. People want to be given respect. They want to be respected. So if you show respect to others first, more often than not, you can expect them to show respect back. Will you be disappointed sometimes? Absolutely. People will disappoint you sometimes. But I think sometimes giving some common courtesy, being respectful, showing respect to others, usually a good way to treat others. And yeah, sometimes they're going to stab you in the back. It happens. It's the nature of the world. It's the nature of humanity. But in this case, it was a really awesome moment of me and a killer, you know, showing respect to one another and having a pretty decent match despite a very difficult start. Anyway, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I will catch you in my next video. Take care.